If everybody could get their seats. Those of y'all who are visiting, this is not a normal church service. This is our annual Earth Day celebration, and on your chair there would be a different colored thing. It tells you what part of the responsive reading you read. I will let you know, don't worry, but if it says you're a tree or a mammal or an insect, that's how you know what part to read. All right, we're gonna call the directions first. My name is Reverend Kiya. My pronouns are she, they, and you are at the Unitarian Universalist Church of the Brazos Valley in case you got lost. All right, we're gonna stand up, please, and we're gonna face the east, which is direction of air. Angels and powers of the east, direction of air. Gentle breeze that lifts the hair from your neck, that stirs the curtains in your grandmother's house. Strong gales that topple oak trees and chimneys blow through us as we gather today. We are grateful for your airy gifts of discernment and intelligence, clarity, and change. And now we're going to face to the right, to the powers of the south. Angels and powers of the south, direction of fire, flickering chalice flame, bright fire on the hearth, forest fire burning off undergrowth, popping open the seeds of the pine cones. Burn through us as we gather today. We are grateful for your fiery gifts of passion, well-placed anger, and courage. And now we're going to go to the right again, to west. Angels and powers of the west, direction of water, seawater, rainwater, waters of birth. Wash through us as we gather today. Bring us your watery gifts of flow, humility, flexibility, and emotion. One more turn to the right. Angels and powers of the north, direction of earth, fur and bone, blood and soil. Support us and ground us as we gather today. Bring us your earthly gifts of connection, fertility, and having a place to stand. You may be seated. Breathe with me into the beginning. See the spinning tiny dot in the vastness of space. On the surface, water and fire hissing, kissing, land masses forming, floating, crashing together, pulling apart. Their names are Arctica, Baltica, Atlantica, Nina, Rodinia, Pangea. Come back to the water's rush. Come back to the hush of your soul at its beginning. Deep calls to deep. The blue pearl floats in infinite space. I am the water, and you are, and the porpoise, and the bear. The tulip is water, and the maple, the cloud, the lake, the lion. We are all made of water that is older than the Nile, sipped 1,000 times, sweated and wept and evaporated into the sky, raining down again, changing form for untold ages. Will you be a puddle that reflects the sky? Will you be on an otter's tongue? Will you dissolve into the sea in the end? Will you dissolve into the sea in the end? In the end, will you always be? In the end, will you always be? In the end, will you always be?
God's joy moves from unmarked box to unmarked box, from cell to cell, as rainwater down into flower bed, as roses up from ground. Now it looks like a plate of rice and fish. Now a cliff covered with vines. Now, a horse being saddled. It hides within these, till one day it cracks them open. The great sea has set me in motion, set me adrift.
I move as a weed in the river.
The arch of the sky and mightiness of storms encompasses me, and I am left trembling with joy.
I've known rivers. I've known rivers ancient as the world and older than the flow of human blood in human veins. My soul has grown deep like the rivers. I bathed in the Euphrates when dawns were young. I built my hut near the Congo, and it lulled me to sleep. I looked upon the Nile and raised the pyramids above it. I heard the singing of the Mississippi when Abe Lincoln went down to New Orleans, and I've seen its muddy bosom turn all golden in the sunset. I've known rivers, ancient, dusky rivers. My soul has grown deep like the rivers.
You know, and I know, there's light within the singing river. You know, and I know, there's life between the sun. You know, and I know, there's tenderness within the dark. You know, and I know, there's love within the one. You know, and I know, there's power in a conversation. You know, and I know, there's rhythm in the heart. You know, and I know, there's trouble and there's invitation. You know, and I know, that wondering is an art. You know, and I know, the turbulence of joy. You know, and I know, the longing in a sigh. You know, and I know, you get back what you're giving out. You know, and I know, that love is not a lie. You know, and I know, not to talk about what could have been. You know, and I know, the movement in a prayer. You know, and I know, divinity within it all. You know, and I know, the magic always there. Fire at the core of our planet. Fire of the sun and stars. Spark in the spirit as we are born. Fire of being, fire of God. Each of us a part of the great fire burning through the universe. Inside us and outside us, above us and below us, within and around us. One light, one source, one life. Green fire burning through it all, pushing the flower through the bud, the fruit through the flower, the seed through the fruit, the living and the dying. Dark fire taking us down to the earth, to bone, to dust, to carbon. We will fall and we will return in the grass and in the bright green leaves of spring, in the animals who sat the grass, in those who eat the animals, everything, in everything. A billion forms are made, and each has its dreams. A billion forms are made. A billion forms are made. A billion forms are made, and everything changes. So this is the part where you want to look at your piece of paper. A billion forms are made, and each has its knowledge. And the fish all say, "We are ancient and silvery, strong and suspicious. We have seen it all." And the mammals all say, "Strong bones, warm skin, one blood, all kin." And the insects all say, "Tiny and persistent, we thrive, we are survivors." And the trees all say, "On top is the tree you see, under the earth a secret tree. I stand by you, you stand by me."
Fire of the Spirit, life of the lives of creatures, spiral of sanctity, bond of natures, glow of charity, light of clarity, taste of sweetness to the fallen. Be with us and hear us, composer of all things. Joy in the glory, strong honor. Be with us and hear us.
O hidden life that vibrates in each atom, O hidden light that shines in each creature, O hidden love that embraces everything in unity. May all who feel one with you know that for this very reason we are one with all the others. O vida oculta que brilla en cada átomo, O luz oculta que brilla en cada criatura, O amor oculto que todo abrange na unidade. Possa todo aquele que se sente em contigo saber que por isso mesmo é com todos os outros.
Now may an offering be taken to strengthen this place, which is sacred to so many of us. Many one, many, many, many one, many, many, many one, many, many. Sometimes I feel so separate from all I see. Many, many one, many one, the young, the old, and dying, dying, dying. Many one, man. How can I be part of all these mysteries? Mysteries, mysteries, many one, many one. I am part of everything, and I am part of everything, and I am part one, many one, many one, many one, The air is my religion. In my heart, I know the air. In my bones, I know the habits of motion, the lifts by the mountainside, the turbulence of clouds. Every day, it teaches me. My mate and I, we call out to one another, wheeling in the open blue. We carve our sacred spirals into the shimmering air. I stretch my wingtips into the rush of wind, and it lifts me up. The lift and the landing are the pillars of my faith. I sing my sacred songs for clear sight and a skillful dive. Every day it teaches me. Every day it teaches me. In the canyons of the wind, I am filled with a wild joy. Who are my children? One is a baker in Cairo with flour on her cheek. One is a banker in Oslo with dreams of playing in a tuba band. One child lives in the mountains of Peru and loves to watch the Oscars. I have a son who is a monk in Kathmandu, who has a bird he is taught to whistle. And a starving daughter in Kinshasa who dreams of running in the Olympics. One of our cousins is a pine tree on the side of a mountain in Japan. One is a catfish drowning in the Mississippi mud. One is a bear in North Carolina, and one is a butterfly in Finland. She held an apple tree in her hand and held it to the sun. It is easy to count the number of seeds in an apple, she said. But tell me, how many apples are in this seed? How many apples are in this seed? And how many generations are in this child? All blessings on you. The ceremony is ended. The directions are released. Please follow all the beings out to plant our juniper tree outside back in the back. Merry meet and merry part and merry meet again. Go in peace.